Okay, before we get into the full-out list getting process, I just want to talk about types of lists, and this is important. So first of all, we have email lists. There we go. Which I love. And then we have non-email lists, which are sort of cool too. Okay. So let's just, we'll start over here with non-email lists. So what that is could be social media. So it could be Facebook, could be Twitter, and you know, actually over time, these all change. I mean, it used to be, MySpace was a big deal. Not so much anymore. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, people following your YouTube channel. That's really big. We've got RSS. We could have LinkedIn there. But basically, these are ways you can reach people, and each one has different characteristics, very much different characteristics. But it's important to remember when we're talking lists, we're not just talking about email lists. Now, over under email lists, there's some different lists over here. Your prospect list, okay? These are people that are not clients or customers yet. Then your client list, or we could call that a buyer list. Okay, then we could have an affiliate list. We could have, I actually split out my affiliates and my JVs. Those are a couple different lists. There's others. You could have support lists. You could even have a network list of people that are like in your industry. A discussion list with people that you're masterminding with. But these are primary ones. Now, here, the important thing here, between we're going to go to the red marker because this is really important. This list compared to this list, in my experience, a customer in most markets is worth at least 15 times, when someone is bought from you, worth 15 times what a prospect is worth. So one of the things we try to do, obviously you want to make sales, right? You want to sell, that's what drives your business. So you want to make sales, but you're not making sales just to make money. You're making sales to build your buyer list. Because that buyer list is, I mean, if lists in general are money in the bank, buyer list is money in the bank on turbocharged. You know, it's just on steroids. So remember, your clients and your buyers. You know, I used to have in my trading, one of my businesses where I was publishing stuff about the trading the stock market. I had a list of somewhere between 5,000 and 6,000 prospects. It's a very tight niche, and I had that 300 to 400 or 500 clients, and every time I promoted something, the 300 to 400 clients would generate as much in sales as that 5,000 or 6,000 prospects, and that's very typical. So this is a big concept. You are in business to build your lists, and you're selling products. It isn't just to make money, but you're selling products to turn people into clients, because then you're going to be able to sell them more and more down the road. It's almost sort of like people think they have to do when I'm talking about product launches, they think you need a list to do a product launch. And the reality is you do your product launch to build your list. It's almost like reversed around. Now, down here in my business is very much driven by affiliates and by joint venture partners. And so, if this is a big list, if this one's 100,000 people, then this one is 5,000 people. Okay, then my affiliate list might be 1,000 people. And these numbers are, let's just call them hypothetical, but they're, let's just say they're hypothetical. My JV list might be, it's 50 people. Okay. Someone on my JV list, they could be worth, on average, $20, $30, $40, $50,000 a year to me. These prospects aren't worth that kind of money to me. So I actually have these in order of, decreasing number, but also, per person value to me. And the difference between affiliates and JVs, it's a pretty gray area. For me, my JVs are the people that are really on board with me, that I can really count on to promote my products. So I have a tighter relationship with these. I communicate with the JVs differently than I communicate with my affiliates. And of course, this is one world. We've got this world of the prospects where I'm trying to get prospects and turn into buyers. But for the most part, in most markets, this is going to be a completely different world. Like if you're doing learn guitar stuff, these people want to know about guitar. These people want to know about making money with their business in the learn guitar market. So really different. In my business with internet marketing, a lot of people, sometimes people do migrate from here to here to here to here. But that's just because I'm teaching internet marketing, so essentially some of those people are going to be internet marketers selling to internet marketers. I don't want to get too, I hope you're following me there. Not all markets are going to be that way. But what's important is that you'll have these different lists, and you need to treat them differently and communicate with them differently. The avatar down here is certainly different from the avatar here. Okay, and your list, each list is going to have a slightly different avatar, and that's what you have to be writing to. I mean, I even know people, I haven't done this, but like they've actually found a picture of their avatar. Like, if your avatar is someone who just wants to grow tomatoes every year, get in your mind's eye, get that picture of that person, and then look and see what if you can find a photo of them, like in a magazine or a newspaper or a book or a website. If you can find a picture of them, print out that picture and put it up over your desk so that when you're writing to them, you've got that picture in your mind. Because remember, you're always writing to one single person.